Hello there everyone and welcome back. My name is Kevtendo and in today's video I'm going to be showing off the Gear 5 Luffy from One Piece. So the world that we are in for today's video is a PC Quest world called VR Luffy's Avatar World over here by VR Luffy. And once you get into this world, what you will do is you will turn over here towards the left. You're going to see the big like dragon human hybrid Kaido, and then you're going to see Gear 5 Luffy over there to the right. You're going to head right over here straight ahead to the left of this little Gear 5 Luffy one as well. And you're going to see these two big avatar pedestals over here to the left. So the one I'm going to be showing off in this video is going to be this blue one here. There's the other one, but we're going to focus on this one for today's video. So here is going to be the Luffy avatar. It by default starts out as like regular Luffy, but we're going to go ahead and show all the different things that this can do. I don't know if this one has any facial expressions. Go ahead and check. I'm not seeing any facial expressions, but I do know that you can use some of the hand gestures. It might just be closed fist in order to like use some of like the stretch arm attacks or whatever. So what we're going to do next is we're going to head over to the expressions wheel. So we'll go ahead and click in the left stick on my controller, go over here to expressions. When we have the go loco, it's just going to bring up, it's kind of like you can make your avatar float, or sometimes you can change their size, but we won't really mess with that for today's video. You can see over here next it says made by VR Luffy. Then we have the emotes, which is going to be just a bunch of different dances. We have more emotes, which is just more dances. And then we go back here to the toggles. Now this is like where, you know, you're going to be able to change the costume or be able to turn into the Gear 5 Luffy. So there's the Gear 5 theme over here. We'll at least play some of the drums. Yeah, there go the drums. Next we have other, which is going to bring in things like the film red coat, film red sword. You can turn on the hat, you can take it off. You can turn on the Onigashima cape, you can turn that off. You can get the Kitetsu sword, which I guess is Zoro's sword. Is that Zoro's sword? I always thought that was kind of dumb how they had him use the sword, because he just didn't use it at all. He just held the sword and just still punched people. Next we have faces, which has a bunch of different faces like surprised and stuff, which just has a big open mouth. Next over here we're gonna go to outfits next, which we have the Onigashima, which I guess changes the his shorts and his belt little sash thing. We got the Dressrosa. We got Dressrosa Lucy. We also have the film red outfit, and then we have the Wano outfit. I gotta say, I didn't like how they just gave everyone this like top knot thing for Wano, because it just doesn't make sense. Like, where did they get all the extra hair for? Luffy doesn't have that much hair. Zoro doesn't have that much hair. Even Sanji wouldn't have enough hair for that. Like, that's a lot of hair. So I don't know. I didn't like that design choice. And now we can finally get over to the Gear 5 portion of this avatar. So we go over here to the powers. Now we have some basic powers that we got. We got basic powers right, basic powers left, which will like turn your fist into closed fist, and then you can go ahead and like stretch out your arms. I'm trying not to grab my camera. Whoosh. I guess I grabbed my camera anyways. So you can like stretch out your arms and stuff. Go ahead and aim that towards you. Like my horrible sound effects. Go ahead and turn that off. We have the Grizzly Magnum left and the Grizzly Magnum right, which what I like about this is just how like floppy it is. Like, look at this. Clack, clack. You just gotta whip everything with it. And then we have Gum Gum Gatling, which just follows each of your arms, so you can aim it in different directions. And then next we can get into the Gear 5. So Gear 5. So here is the Gear 5 version of Luffy. What I like about this one, I like how they handle the little smoke thing. I wonder if I can touch it or grab it. I can't. Oh! I saw some movement. I think I can grab it. But I like how they make the clouds translucent so you can kind of see through it. Like, you can still see that Straw Hat's poster back behind me through the cloud. I think that that's really cool. Next thing we'll go over is the attacks. So we're going to have Kaido grab. This doesn't really do anything. It's pretty much the same thing as the regular arm stretch. You just stretch the arm out. It doesn't do anything. I was thinking it was going to use like the big giant arm, but I guess it doesn't. We'll go ahead and turn that off. We have Lightning Bolt. Ugh, I don't know if this is spoilers or not. I don't know. We haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. But apparently he can grab lightning. I like how they handle the lightning here, as it's like all rubbery and elastic. So it kind of bounces around like the lightning itself is also being affected by rubber. I think that that's really cool. The next thing we're going to have is the Gear 5 attacks 1, 2, and 3. Now these ones are going to be animations, so I'm going to step back. Actually, I'm going to take the camera wherever you are. I'm going to take the camera, I'm going to point it up a little bit because Luffy pretty much jumps in the air to use these attacks. So we'll go ahead and start off with Gear 5 attack number 1. Luffy jumps up in the air, does like a little Gatling, kind of, and then he just goes into this pose where he's just kind of floating in the air. Next up, we're going to have Gear 5 attack number 2. He does this little spin, and then he's going to have Gear 5 attack number 3. Jumps up in the air. I'm not sure what he does here. I know he uses like the grizzly, what does that say it is? He uses the grizzly magnum thing, but he like slaps with it. That's the thing I don't understand. Does he slap or punch with it? Yeah, I think he just slaps with it. Now, I will say there is one other thing. I might make a video on this, but there's a cool thing that VRChat added recently in its update, and that's the ability to change the size of avatars. So if I go over here to the quick actions, it used to just be to reset avatars and release poses. Now you can also adjust the avatar height and make avatars way bigger if you want. So right now we're at we'll go 4 meters. That's going to be like 12 feet tall. Ugh. And now I'm massive. Then you can just reset the height back to normal. So that is going to be it for today's video. If you are looking for a Gear 5 Luffy, be sure to head over to this world. They have another one. I might show that in another video as well. They also have a bunch of other cool avatars in this world, so be sure to head over to this world. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye everyone.